All right, what's up, guys? So in today's video, I'm gonna give you guys a quick update on Bitcoin. I'm gonna be looking at the 4-hour and the daily, and I'm gonna be showing you what I want to see to turn bullish. All right, welcome everyone. If you're new to the channel, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. And if you like these short updates on Bitcoin, please hit that like button. Today's TA on Bitcoin is brought to you by crypto.com, which is the only exchange where you're able to trade over 200 pairs with up to 10x leverage, and you have 40 futures contracts, and you can actually get daily rewards on your balance on the account with no lockup period. And they're actually going to give you $50 in CRO if you sign up using the link in the description below. So check that out, guys. All right, so here's Bitcoin on the 4-hour, right? So first, I got the B Pro, like the new B Pro is just amazing. I'm gonna show you guys some interesting stuff on that one in a minute. So I'm gonna turn that off right now, and we're gonna be adding the 4-hour, 20, and 50 EMA. So if you've been following me for a while, maybe you're following me on Twitter, you've seen my updates there. By the way, guys, if you're not following me on Twitter, check out @libs42. You can see my handle in the low left corner. So check that out if you're on Twitter, right? Anyway, so we're trading inside this range right here, right? So here we have the range EQ, which is confluent with the high time frame 50% fib. So the 50% right here, and the fib is measured using that low to that high, right? That's the 50% fib confluent with the range EQ of this current range. Range EQ stands for range equilibrium, which basically means the middle of the range. I've added a trend line here. Not really that big of a fan of trend lines, but I do like the fact that it's hitting this area here, and it's hitting these highs perfectly here, and it's also confluent to range EQ. Then if we add the weekly and the monthly open, you're going to see that the weekly open is in pretty good confluence of that range EQ area right here as well. So if we trade above the, let's say the 49 to 50 region, right? So the 49 to 50 region is the area that I'm watching on the lower time frames. So if we start trading higher here and we reclaim this level right here, that would mean that we're trading above the 4-hour, 20, and 50 EMA, and we're reclaiming this important area where you have lots of low time frame and high time frame confluence, right? That's on the lower time frames. If we see that, I'm definitely thinking we're going to see a like that. That's the first sign of strength, right? That's the first sign of strength. Then on the daily, we're going to be watching something different. On the daily, I'm going to be adding the weekly 20 EMA, which is right now actually in perfect confluence, well, almost perfect confluence with the range highs. If you go back to the 4-hour, you're going to see that the weekly 20 EMA is now right on the range highs right here of the low time frame range. So if we can break and retest and hold the weekly 20 EMA as support, I am ready to turn 100% bullish on Bitcoin again. And you might notice that the red lights in the backgrounds are gone. So I'm slowly but surely turning more bullish here. And the longer we trade in this range, the more bullish I become. And as soon as we reclaim the weekly 20 EMA, I'm definitely going to be very bullish. Now, let's add the B Pro, because this is really what I wanted to show you, right? So on the B Pro, we're adding the B Pro on the 4-hour. The settings I have on the B Pro here is the baseline line is 50, right? And the high time frame trailer is on the daily, and this is on the 4-hour. Now, this is not released yet. It's getting released very, very soon. So definitely check out thebirbnest.com. Check out the Birbnest on Twitter and my Twitter. We're going to be announcing that. It's going to be a big deal when that's out. This indicator is just absolutely perfect. I mean, look at the daily. Look at the buy signals here. Buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here. Buy and sell. This is obviously a terrible trade, but considering these two trades, who cares? Good. Buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here. You would very good. You watch this, right? Needs no comment. And then on the 4-hour, so actually on the daily, If we reclaim the weekly 20 EMA, we're also most likely going to see very shortly around this area, we reclaim that area, and we're most likely going to see a daily bull signal on the B Pro on a daily. And looking at these signals right here, it's a pretty good hit rate. And then looking at the 4 hour, you see the low time frame stop right here using the B Pro is exactly that level that I'm looking for reclaim on the lower time frames to show strength. So my analysis that I've been showing for you guys for the last couple of weeks aligned perfectly with the B Pro, which means that I've added alerts, bull and bear signals on the daily and 4 hour here, which means that all of the analysis that I've done in the last couple of weeks, I just using these alerts, I would have gotten the same result. I would have seen the same signals. I would have seen the same areas getting reclaimed. I would have the same invalidation and confirmation areas by just having these alerts, which means having these alerts right here, I don't even have to watch Bitcoin. The only reason for me to watch the Bitcoin chart is to do these videos for you guys. In my own personal trading, I'm not watching the Bitcoin chart. I'm only waiting for these alerts on the B Pro. That kind of shows you the power of this indicator. Anyway, that's a quick view of a very simple way to use the new B Pro, and also showing you guys what I expect from Bitcoin and what I want to see. We have the FOMC meeting coming up this evening. It's going to be very, very important. The outcome of that meeting, it's going to set the tone for the rest of the central banks. It's definitely going to create it's going to be adding a lot of volatility to trading session around that time. So definitely, if you are trading during the news event, I would highly suggest do not use high leverage and use a stop loss. And preferably, if you're not really sure what to do, the best thing is not to do anything at all and wait for that meeting to be over, wait for the market to digest the information, and then trade based on what price action is giving you a couple of hours after the meeting. All right, guys, that's it. Take care and see you guys in the next one.